Hello, I'm Casey Durango of Go KETO with Casey. Today is January 8th, 2022. It's been a while since I've made a old school video, meaning not a live stream, but a pre-recorded one. But I wanted to do that today because today is the 9th anniversary of when I started following the ketogenic protocol. It changed my life. After I started that, I lost 97.4 pounds. And I stopped a 30-year experience of being overweight, obese, and morbidly obese. And of course, Jack is in the background drinking water. Stealing my thunder. Sorry about that. Jack, hashtag good guy Jack. He's a good guy. I'm making this video because I'm pretty chuffed about the changes in my life. And because I found a new path. I was happy in my previous career. I've been happy with my life. I was not happy with myself. And that changed when I laid off the carbs. I'm just here to tell you that if I can reverse the trajectory of my life, you can. 30 years. 9 years is a long time to be following a protocol. So, FYI, for those who say it's not sustainable, well, duh, it is. It is. Why would it not be? It's delicious, nutritious food. But keep in mind, 9 years sounds like a long time. It is a long time, particularly if you're a 9-year-old. It's like 100% of your life. If you're an 18-year-old, it's 50% of your life. But I've been doing this and feeling better for less than 30% of the time that I was obese. It's never too late to be what you might have been, which is a quote from George Eliot, the pen name of Marian Evans. If I can do this, you can do this. And you can keep doing it. It's a matter of keeping doing it. Sometimes I have employed timers on my stupid smartwatch, which I'm not wearing right now because it's a step tracker. And every day that I get my steps, it wants me to get more steps the next day, so I take it off. That's kind of cheating, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Set a timer. Okay, I may eat that XYZ in 15 minutes, but I'm not going to eat it right now. Which is just a total ripoff from the 12-step programs. Alcoholics. I may have a drink tomorrow, but I'm not going to drink today. Break it down into 15-minute increments if you need. My lovely mate is in the next room, cooking a meal that we will both enjoy. I will have a small portion because I'm peckish but not all that hungry. It's beef that he's portioning. It's just we got a big ball of beef, some onion. I don't know what else to throw in there. He's a good cook. This is not a protocol of deprivation, no matter what they tell you. You're not really being deprived by just not eating pretzels. This is not really punishment. It's not against the Geneva Convention to tell someone you can't have pretzels. Let me correct myself. You can, and you may have anything you wish. You're an adult. I assume you're an adult if you're bothering to listen to this. And you're an adult, which means own your choices. And if you can eat pretzels and feel great and be healthy, great. I could not. I got progressively heavier and more inflamed and more bloated and less happy over time, chronically. An acute situation is when you break your arm. That's an acute situation. A chronic situation is type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, acid reflux. I had all of those things. I had one of everything. Well, I wasn't yet diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic, but I was, next doctor's visit, that was the conversation. So I'm just going to tell you, if I can do this, you can do this. 9 years ago today. What was the big change? I'd given up on losing weight. I just didn't want to take insulin for type 2 diabetes. I Googled how to not take insulin for type 2 diabetes. I came across the video of my now friend, but then I didn't know who the heck he was. White coat video of Dr. Eric Westman of Duke University. And he may not remember. I told him the other day that today would be my 9th year anniversary, and I'll text him later and remind him. And it was, keep your carbs 20 grams or fewer a day. Total carbs, not net. If it's not on page 4, link below. Don't eat it. But you don't even need a food list. It's just fatty sources of protein, non-starchy vegetables, some leafy greens if you want them, and full-fat dairy in limited amounts. Don't eat if you're not hungry, and stop when you're satiated. So that's it. Happy anniversary to me. Who would have ever thunk it? You can see some photos from not my fattest self, but my fatter self. The photos from my fattest self don't exist as far as I know. People would be under penalty of death if they took photos of me at that time. But you can do it. You can sustain it. You can keep going. And I'm not perfect every day. I don't eat pretzels or tortilla chips. I don't eat carbs. Some days I eat when I'm not hungry. That's my challenge. And I have to tweak. I'm getting older. My body chemistry is changing. My body composition is changing. Oh, and speaking of which, I've decided to return to the gym, which will be starting this week. I may or may not do updates on it. Hashtag my friend Jen likes it when I do videos outside of my house, like I used to. We'll see. I don't want to commit. But I want to be strong and fit and feel good about myself and have a good core and good bone density. I want to be as vital and as strong as I can be up till the last day that I am given on this earth. That is what I want. So, what's my recommendation? Lay off the carbs, lay off the excuses, take it a few moments at a time. Realize that you're not being told what you can and cannot do. It is your choice, and own the consequences. And when you make choices that serve you well, the consequences are fantastic. So, I say so a lot, don't I? I need to work on that going forward. Maybe my 10th year anniversary, God willing and the creek don't rise, I will have stopped that habit. Thanks. And I will see you next time.